We begin this book by getting clear on what addiction is and what it is not. Why? Because definitions influence the professional advice, guidelines, resources, and protocols for treatment that you may have already attempted to use. If you are listening to this book, my guess is that those resources have not helped you get where you want to go. There is a good reason for that, and we're about to change that for the better. The purpose of this chapter is to help you more clearly understand why your previous attempts at changing your relationship with addiction may have been unsuccessful. It is intended to place you on a solid path forward that will help you achieve your goal of getting out of the clutches of addiction. The common misconception about addiction. The addiction treatment field, as well as the experts, counselors, and leaders within it, has not come to a conclusive perspective about the causes of addiction, nor how to effectively treat it. Most of the leading opinions regarding the causes of addiction include a degree of stigma and judgment about a person's character or capability. An inherently shaming thread runs through most of our contemporary perspectives about addiction, leaving us feeling bad about ourselves. The shocking paradox is that the very protocols and processes that were designed to help break the chains of addiction have often been a source of shame and additional distress, which ironically further activates the need to self-medicate with substances. For the record, we don't have character defects. We are not broken, diseased, lowly, or too weak to contend with chemicals and urges. We are human beings who have not always been dealt the easiest hand of cards. Therefore, we need a more complete and humane definition of addiction if we are to grow and heal in such a way that we can release the hold of addiction once and for all. As we embark upon the journey in this workbook, let's begin by dispelling any stigma about addiction with a new, simple, and relatable definition of addiction. A revised understanding of addiction. When we cast stigmas and misconceptions aside, we can look more compassionately at addiction and ourselves. Here is a description I've found eliminates shame and gets to the truth. Addictive processes help us cope with often unbearable emotional suffering and distress when the support and care of dependable others is simply not an option.